Oh, and also before the video starts, I have a Twitter now, so please follow it. I'm just really gonna be posting announcements for videos, and that's it. Hello, and welcome to another episode of MANN CO AROMRY Pyro Edition, the series where we take a look at Pyro's weapons and rate them. In this episode, we won't be taking a look at a weapon, but weapons. All of Pyro's secondaries. So this episode is quite different than the others, but in this episode I will talk about weapon stats and give my opinion on the weapon. So let's begin with the flare gun was added into the game on June 19, 2008 in the Pyro update, and its stats are 100% critical damage against burning players. In my opinion, the flare gun is awesome. With a base damage of 30, it's good for taking out snipers if they're dumb enough to stand still. So I give the flare gun a 9 out of 10. Fun fact, it's actually possible to flare crit a pyro. The next gun is the detonator was added into the game on June 23rd, 2011 in the Uber update. Its stats are 100% mini crits versus burning players, minus 25% damage penalty, and minus 50% damage to self. The detonator is a solid weapon. I would say it's a very good utility for reaching high places, although it does mini crits instead of full crits on burning players. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Would be 10 out of 10 if it deals full crits, but that would be overpowered. The next weapon is the scoreshot, the most annoying pyro secondary besides the gun that shall not be named. It was added into the game on June 27, 2012 in the Pyromania update, and its stats are 100% mini crits versus burning players, flare knocks back target on hit and explodes when it hits the ground, increased knockback on burning players, minus 35% self-damage force, and minus 35% damage penalty. The scoreshot is really easy to spam down a choke point. For example, in the tunnels of Upward, in the last point of the second stage of Gold Rush, etc. It can still be used to flare jump, but it can be used to knock back players, which is very frustrating, and also if it hits the ground, it will stay there for a couple of seconds before exploding, serving like a flare mine. So I give the scoreshot a 7 out of 10. Next weapon is the and now the gun that shall not be named. The gun that shall not be named, aka the reserve shooter, is in my opinion the most unbalanced weapon besides the direct hit. It was added into the game on June 23rd, 2011 in the Uber update. It was originally only equipable by the soldier, but on October 13, 2011, someone at Valve thought, let's add it to the pyro, surely there won't be problems. So its stats are this weapon deploys 20% faster, mini crits targets launched airborne by explosions, grapple hooks or enemy attacks, and minus 34% clip size. So yeah, from reading the stats alone you can see how OP it is. But when only the soldier could use it, it wasn't really seen as an overpowered weapon. You know, just launch them into the air with a rocket, but when it was added to the pyro, it was, and still is, very easy to kill someone with it. You can basically air blast the enemy and shoot them, and plus with the degreaser it will deploy almost instantly. So yeah, I rate the Salt Factory a 5 out of 10, just cause I hate it so much. The next weapon is the MANN Melter was added into the game on December 15, 2011 in the Australian Christmas update. alongside the flog and the third degree. The MANN melter stats are plus 50% projectile speed, does not require ammo, alt fire, extinguish teammates to gain guaranteed critical hits, extinguishing teammates resource fed health and no random critical hits. So this weapon is extremely situational. You would only use it if you're using the flog and you still want to extinguish teammates. Otherwise, stay away from this weapon. I would only use it to mess around the community server, and also it's possible to farm for crits using two friends, one being a pyro on the enemy team and the other on your team. So I rate the MANN melter a 3 out of 10. The next and final weapon of this episode is the Panic Attack. Was added into the game on December 22nd, 2014 in the Smithers 2014 update, and its stats are 50% faster reload time, this weapon deploys 50% faster, fire rate increases as health decreases, hold fire to load up to 4 shells, weapon spread increases as health decreases. So from reading the stats you can see that this is really a panic weapon, only switching to it when you really need it. Now the panic attack on the pyro is just a mean gun. The only class who would use it semi-seriously is the NG. I know I have read the changes that Valve might do to the panic attack, and I really think it's a welcome change. We just need to wait for Valve to release the update so we can use it. So I give the panic attack a 4 out of 10. If the stats that are in the balance changes are true and they stay that way, I would give it a 6 out of 10 maybe. So those were Pyro secondaries. In the next and last episode of MANN CO AROMRY Pyro Edition, we will be taking a look at all of Pyro's melee weapons. I really hope you enjoyed this video and have an awesome day. Peace.